especially, first of all, how fucking rude am I? Hey, y'all. This nigga's gone. I'm gonna do it.
I know this nigga is not doing the intro while I'm not in the chair.
I literally said you're gone. I said you're gone, and I said I'll do it when you come back.
Rude. No, I heard, hey guys, what's wrong with you?
And then I stopped. Nigga, first of all, I know what the fuck I said and how I stopped. And you shut the fuck up, Pixels. You worry about getting your FPS together. Yeah, you're not gonna be talking crazy to me, Distortion.
Bo, do you want to do the intro?
No, let the ADHD nigga do it.
ADHD is not an insult, foggy screen. You look like somebody spit on some glasses and rubbed it with their finger. That's the quality that I'm getting from you right now. But welcome back, y'all, to Professional Minorities. We are in a better groove, full swing, and today's content will be us looking over some of the amazing comments that y'all are sending and some of the not so amazing comments. I thought all of them were amazing. Even the ones where random grown men and studs were attacking me.
Yeah, I put out a clip from the last episode and a lot of people got real mad. I just want everybody to be very clear, right? This is just an official statement from the Professional Minorities podcast. On behalf of me and Bo, Papaya did it, not us.
I did what?
You talked bad about our great savior in our hour of need.
Who was our great savior? Who was Kayla Jenner?
Yeah, sure.
If that's your version of Jesus, you are going to hell objectively. But I don't like to tell people how to live their life. So this guy said, let's back this camera up. Bo looks very, very familiar. His name is Becoming Dr. Moses. Do you know who that is?
I don't know him, but I did do a reaction video to him drowning his pancakes in syrup, talking about how he hate women. So,
as a man should.
Yep. Patchy beard, drowning his pancakes in syrup, got titties and a beer belly, and I'm just trying to figure out why he hates women so much.
So he hates women? Me too, Dr. Moses. Listen, I think sometimes these ladies in their need for rights, I hate a woman that wants rights, right?
Okay, crooked camera.
Is it crooked again? No, it's not.
It's always crooked, bro.
You're literally gaslighting me.
No,
it's not. You're gaslighting me.
I want to clip that so bad.
Is
it crooked again?
Do y'all have any comments that stuck out to y'all?
Ooh, it's a good question. I don't really look.
Let's see.
Let's look.
Oh, I didn't see this. Golden State Dre. This is on YouTube. Self-hating blacks are mad because Dean put MAGA in their place. As a black man, I don't consider y'all my own. The black community couldn't care less how you feel. Self-hating blacks.
He's not far off.
I knew y'all hated yourselves. See, that's what, and I try to help y'all realize.
It's definitely not me.
It's definitely not me.
Yeah, no, he's talking about one of y'all, but it's not me.
He's definitely talking about. Listen, because here's the thing.
Dean doesn't put MAGA in their place. Listen, let me talk about this for a second. The fact that people are saying shit like Dean puts a MAGA in their place, that is exactly the phenomenon that I was talking about in that clip of the episode. Dean provides people with this feeling of righteousness and superiority and this dopamine boost of, oh yes, we're right and they're wrong and we know facts and they don't and we can catch them in their lies and they can't, blah, blah, blah. That feeling of satisfaction, the fact that somebody would even say Dean puts MAGA in their place. Dean provides you with that feeling, the satisfaction you get when you feel like you have put somebody in their place. The problem is MAGA doesn't give a shit. They don't care about facts. They do not care about you. They don't care about who's right. They don't care about the argument. They don't care about reality. And that's the bigger problem. That's a bigger problem than who's right and who's wrong. That's what's not getting through your fucking head. Like I said in the clip, I used to be a fan of Dean's. I used to watch his videos. I used to watch his lives, right? On TikTok. But then I realized This is never the reason why this is so profitable is because it is never ending. None of us ever said that Dean was bad at debating. If he was bad at debating, he wouldn't have the platform that he has. He's great at debating. So why is it never ending? Why is it quite clearly never ending? Why is the debate still going if he's always right? It's because nobody gives a shit who's right.
He has prompts up all the time that says, like, these are my rules. You must be a Trump supporter. You must be over the age of 18. You must live in America. Those are okay prompts and rules to have every once in a while. But if every time you go live and you debate someone, those are rules versus having discussions about social issue and change and things that you can implement, especially when you have such a large platform, you're not debating for good faith. You're debating for money, attention, and the I'm smarter than yous. That's it. You can debate, but like if every time you're live, if every time you do something, it's like, oh, I'm doing it right now because I want to stick it to them. I want to show them that I'm right. I want to be the best. It's a money grab. And it's okay when people address people. Also, that reminds me of when Joe Biden was like, if you don't vote for me,
right,
you are not my fucking dad. Like, you cannot tell me, like, who are you to like disregard my blackness because I didn't do what you wanted me to do? I don't belong to you. Those types of comments is the spell that people are under, and that's what I'm talking about. You don't like Dean? I, as a black man, declare y'all not black. The rest of the blacks don't want y'all.
I just think that it's funny that he don't claim us as his community because we said that a white man is a white supremacist and somehow we're anti-black. Like, I'm trying to, it don't add up. Like, the math not mathing. I'm anti-black because I'm speaking against a white man.
Every ally or everyone that presents as an ally is something that has to be protected and is something that's so valuable because there's so few of them and he's so popular and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, we do not care. We really don't give a shit.
What part of what Dean does is fighting to change something? Like, what part of Dean's debating, what part of Dean's platform fights for the rights of people who are disenfranchised? Because he's not doing that. His whole debate space is a gotcha moment for MAGA. This is not him changing the world. That's just him making MAGA look dumb, which does nothing. It's not going
like that's
to
an
stop.
Impressive feat or something.
Correct.
That's common loot.
None of his debating is going to stop Florida's map from being rewritten. It hasn't stopped Texas' map from being rewritten. It's not going to stop Tennessee's map from being rewritten. He could use his platform for so much more, but he does not care about people. He cares about making MAGA look dumb. It is a big money grab right now. As a white person speaking against MAGA, it makes black people be like, I like him. No, nigga, he not doing nothing for you.
I wish we would stop finding comfort in like the bare minimum. But with it, listen, Dean's not important. We will be moving on. Fuck him and fuck you in the comments too, Mr. Revolution, black man of the Lieutenant Black. You guys, you're no longer black because you're gonna tell my white daddy that you're not gonna talk to my daddy like that.
Massa feed us?
Y'all have to stop eating dick online. Massa feed us is crazy. That's crazy. That's a good one though. Y'all are free. Dobie is a free elf. He was like, you're not gonna tell my daddy. You're not gonna be telling my daddy that. You're not gonna say that to my daddy. Like,
I cannot speak against my family.
Like, I just want to know if Dean spit in your ass before he fucked you. You're not gonna say that to him. You're not gonna say that to him. You're not gonna say that because the rest of the blacks, we don't like you no more.
Yeah, they go hate you the most.
No other blacks. We don't like you no more blacks. No more blacks for you.
We have been ousted by Sambos, taken up for this little white boy. I don't even know. Is he past 21 yet?
That's why you get bleeped out. That's why you get bleeped out. No, this is why you get bleeped out. This is why This is why you get bleeped out because the way the voice, how that came from the bottom, that's why you get bleeped out. It is. It is. We will never get sponsored. God bless.
I'm just no, like literally his age. Like he is like early 20s, I'm sure. Cause he started this when he was like 18 or something. Like really young.
We can ridicule whoever the fuck we want. We can criticize whatever the fuck we want. And the truth is, we don't have personal issues with Dean. Papaya might.
No, I don't. Not yet. But not. Okay. No, I don't. Maybe in the future. I don't know what the future holds.
We don't have personal issues with Dean. I think, and I think Bo kind of alluded to this, I think that he could do a lot more.
It can be a great segment, and I'm not going to tell anyone how to do their content. We're fresh out. We're starting out. But it can be a great segment. But you can also use additional time to talk about social issues that a lot of people who go and tune into you, they're probably not even aware of like the social issues that's going on. And you have a platform and a way to inform people. But instead you want to tell people to gift you just to come up there and argue all day. Like you're not doing, because when you walk away from that, no one's more informed about anything.
I think also we view Dean differently than a lot of you niggas do, because we met each other through TikTok debate panels, and we see Dean as just another TikTok debater. Mm-hmm. Just another. Y'all see him with 5 million followers. What?
This nigga has nothing but hate in his heart. You other blacks.
Sorry, I have spasms. But we were having these conversations about people way before it started with Dean. But y'all see Dean with 5 million followers with that nice camera quality, and you think he's different. We see him as just another TikToker. Panelist, another TikTok debater. And we're tired of a lot of different people. It's not just the MAGA content sphere. It's the men versus women sphere where we see.
And we also see Dean as someone we would railroad when it comes to facts and information. Dean is the type of TikToker that when you add the nuance, the argument falls apart. That's why I look at him as just another TikToker. Because I don't see it as spectacular.
Right.
There are many white creators, I want to be very clear, that talk about politics that I would love to have a conversation with, that I think do a good job at being, that inform people. Dean just isn't one of them. And that's the critique. Y'all making it seem like I said, take his fucking platform away. That's not what I said. But I also stand by what I said. I think there's a form of superiority when it comes to how Dean operates. You should be lucky that I'm talking about this policy with y'all and giving y'all this information, and I'm on your side. You should be lucky that I'm on your side. Because if I wasn't on your side, I can be on the right side. And also, big shout out to him claiming indigenous. And then when they said, you're not indigenous, and an indigenous person said, yep. Yeah. And this is what...
Here's the thing. Papaya said in the original conversation, Dean gives off the vibe of y'all should be lucky that I'm talking to you. Y'all should be lucky that I'm on your side. And all the fucking comments and people that got mad at us had the exact same sentiment. We should be lucky to have him. Y'all are ungrateful ass blacks. Nigga, fuck you.
Point.
Write dissertations. And then also, for the person who said, oh, y'all are too lazy to read, I'm not about to read 4 paragraphs in a YouTube format comment. Fuck you.
Oh, yeah, you've lost your mind.
I'm not doing that.
Get a life.
You better put that in 2 sentences, bub. I'm not doing that.
I clicked read more and I was like, who the fuck do I look like?
You've lost your mind. I sat on the porch last night reading a book.
A yaoi.
It wasn't a yaoi. It was actually a great book. I read those on my phone, but it was a physical book.
Physical yaoi is just funny.
No, yeah, a physical thing, page of
physical
like a page
media.
Yeah. That's crazy. But I have children. I would never have that just as a book. Because I don't want her to start reading those things. But I was sitting there gardening, smoked read the book. I do that and I relax when the day is tense. And then I was going through the comments. It came to the illusion of, well, they're getting paid for this. We're doing this for the love of the game right now.
We hate for fun, you guys.
This is what keeps me fit.
It's a hobby. I hate for a hobby.
It's an outlet.
This is my breakfast, my lunch. I'm going to consume this, then I'm going to eat dinner. That's it. Just my hatred. So we're going to move on to another funnier comment. One of my favorite comments from this random woman. Her name is Team Can't Sleep. Her account is private. I think it's a she. I don't know. We'll put the picture in. She says, why the lady on the top always looking unkept? That's what she said to me. It was about me, right? It was about me. Mm-hmm. So I went to her page because I thought I was going to get hit with this super glamorous woman who looked prim and prepped and beautiful. This bitch looks like an aardvark. I'm getting verbally assaulted by someone where everyone would ask them which bathroom they're going in. Not out of disrespect, but out of sheer confusion. This bitch looks like Arthur. The little aardvark who had the little fist. He's like this. I was very truthful with her. I said, hey, I don't know if you're a stud or a stubby man or aardvark. Please, you are unidentifiable creature. And I made it very clear. I don't know what's insulting me. I don't know, because I like to know the backing of who's insulted. I didn't know what it was. And I'm not being like homophobic or anything. I just don't know what her parents or his parents or its parents gave birth to.
We're never getting sponsored.
Because here's the thing. They did say aliens are among us. And I'll be damned I'm arguing with one. You're not going to stick your finger up my ass and probe me. Get all my Apple passwords. But
yeah.
So then she said, meanwhile, you looking like a whole hobbit. The face structure of this individual looked like they stand 5 feet and they're wide as a door frame and their shoulders touch both ends of the bed when they lay down flat.
Well, hang on. Let's not be too...
No, hold on, because I know the hobbit thing. Here you go. I'm 5'6". I'm 5'6". I'm not a hobbit.
Well,
I'm 5'6".
You've met her in person.
Oh my God. Short. And you know what? I'm 5'6". I'm not that short. I'm 5'6".
5'6" for real.
I'm 5'6".
She's definitely tall for like 4'11", but she's not 5'6".
I have a screenshot of you standing next to Bo, and you were looking.
It's because I was confused as to why the fuck Bo loaded that pizza as heavy as she did. So I was like hunched over and confused. I'm 5'6", bro.
So you took some inches off. You shrink when you're confused.
The more you ask me questions, the fuzzier your string gets. And so you shouldn't ask me anything.
Oh, but here's the thing, because I wanted to bring this up. Papaya, earlier you said, because listen, I told you to get a Sony. You went to the store, came home with a Canon that don't really work. And you said you like how the colors look, right? Mm-hmm. As the editor of this podcast, I'm going to show y'all what Papaya's camera actually looks like before I edit the colors. All right. I'm a full screen her right now. I'm gonna turn off the edit right here. I want y'all to look at this and understand this nigga is making fun of Bo and she don't listen. Just want to make that very clear.
From my end, and I'll take a picture. We can also put it in. I look fantastic. Bo looks like this is being filmed off of a GameCube.
What else y'all want to talk about?
I do want to point out all of the great comments about the people who understand our points. I'm so glad that y'all can comprehend. That's really important to us. They hate us on YouTube. Y'all should slide over there and tell them to fuck off. That's what I would do.
Go talk to the unprofessional minorities and call them the stupid, ugly bitches they are.
We appreciate y'all for dealing with us so much. This episode was more so just the acknowledgement of the engagement. One, y'all have been showing off with Instagram specifically. I don't think I've ever, from any of my social media platforms, seen such like cool engagement, such support. We have a few outliers, but I think the most of you amazing people to have conversation with and to have banter with and to, grow as we're having our different moments, understandings of just who we are as people in this podcast. I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't have to deal with Bo and Tamo though. And I do want y'all to know I am a safe space to slander them.
I feel like she forgets that I edit this podcast. Like,
don't edit it out. Don't edit it out.
let me look at the news feed real quick. Let's see what else is going on in the world today. We're going to start from the top. Iran reviewing latest U.S. boring. Top Republicans warn Trump's Germany trip boring. Blanche says others who post 8647 message boring. We can't play with seashells at the beach now.
Wait, what happened?
What is 8647? I saw that in the comments.
Have you heard
don't
of 8647?
I've seen it. I don't
No,
even
but
know
I
what
thought
that
we were
means.
talking about because
Well, you know what 86 means?
Mm-hmm. Oh, never mind. There you go.
Yeah, they try to throw people in prison.
My brain just connected it. Oh.
Let's see what else. Oh, did you wait, Papaya? Did you want to talk? Speaking of 8647, did you want to talk about that man that just lost his profile?
Hey, listen, hear me out. I fucks with both of these. That's his name.
We all do.
I'm not being disrespectful. This is why I think it's really important for Black people to stop coming into these spaces hyped up off of the thought or idea of activism and what it means, because it sometimes gets so consuming that we forget that we are in a place of consequence constantly. You are on an app where you're calling for the murder of the president.
An app that is not yours.
An app that is not yours, a profile that does not belong to you. It's yours. It's your name, your payout. But we have to understand, you, in this creator specifically, and my heart goes out to them for them losing their page. I was a follower. You are Black. You are a Black creator. We're barely welcomed in this space as is. I get that we want to be political and we want to have activism, and that's amazing. All Black people do not have to be political activists, by the way. I want to be very clear. You do not have to be. That is not, you should not be forced into that. But if you're going to do it, you cannot have so much razzle and so much dazzle, because you're going to be the first target of correction. They're going to use you as an example of what they can do to other pages immediately. My heart goes out that he lost his page, but you can't just also call for the murder of the president. He is not Charlie Kirk.
I think the unseriousness around how people treated Charlie Kirk's demise is affecting how they are publicly discussing Donald Trump and the attempts on his life. Here's the deal, and I was also a follower of both of these. I went into live spaces where he was constantly coming across my feed, and again, no problems with this creator. But I'm just going to be straightforward. I saw a video of him saying, I am at a loss for words. I just can't believe that I can. These platforms do not owe us anything. We have to understand this. I'm not getting paid by TikTok. I don't got no connections over there. I'm not safe. That's why we are invested so much in the professional minorities, so that we can have these conversations somewhere else. Just as a notable detail, I know, because we were a follower of this person, that they lost their job. I have to imagine that TikTok was a source of income for them. So I'm not happy that he lost his account. But if you are Black, if you are a person of color, and you rely on the payout from the content that you make on a platform like TikTok, you're going to have to move those conversations somewhere else. You're going to have to offload them somewhere else, so that you do not feel the financial, consequences of that decision. Yeah, the financial burden of having to censor yourself.
We have to stop feeding into the super raunchy, extremely vulgar, extremely disheartened sense of justice that we feel when we're wrong, and our need to put it out publicly. There are certain conversations that you have with your fucking friends offline.
Yeah.
There are things that you say to your friends offline. There are certain things that I have conversations with my friends that will never see the light of motherfucking day. We don't have to express everything all the time, because you could have been very upset with his policies, what he's doing. You could have been very upset that this is possibly a distraction taking away from the rest of the world. When you call for the blatant murder of a president of a country,
I mean, I don't niggas are gonna show up at your house. Fuck a TikTok account.
Yeah,
Like this is about real life safety.
like we have to, and I hate that TikTok has made people feel so comfortable. Not just TikTok, but social media has made people feel so comfortable without physical repercussion. I remember on Facebook when I used to troll on Facebook, people used to like get their ass beat off of Facebook posts.
Yeah.
Like you would see somebody pull up to someone's house, beat up their mama, beat up their sister, beat their ass at school. Like there was a consequence to what you said. So many people have access to the internet. So many like opinions or everything is out. So everyone feels like they can't get to all of us. No, they physically cannot get to you, but they can financially get to you. They can stop you from being monetized on other platforms. Mm-hmm. They can stop your ability. They can have smear campaigns against you. Your job can find this, future places of employment. I implore people, it's okay to have these discussions and be funny and be raunchy and, but certain things, talk to your friends offline, get on a game, have some food, go get a little drink at the cafe. You don't have to put the camera up here and be like, I need to. When the fuck did social media has to stop being people's diaries? We got to bring back journaling. We have to bring back writing some shit down or talking to ourselves. But social media is not your diary. And for anyone who's telling you, social media is only a diary to the people that do the quirky dating, day in a life, like that type of shit. But they're not telling you the real anyway. Do not allow social media to be the reason your ass is in grippy socks.
There was a video that went viral last month where it was this white dude. And there have been a few different versions of this video. But this one went viral where this guy looked in the camera and he just said, somebody should. I know y'all saw that. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say what, but somebody should, right? I've seen a lot of white men make that video.
He wasn't being as coded as those guys. Because, every time they say somebody should, I mean, and then they would kind of backtrack and then, but somebody. Those videos were very clever. His video was not very clever. It was very overt. You knew exactly, like there was no denying it at all whatsoever. And also, even if he did it the same way those guys did it, you just don't look like them. Like there is an element there that them guys didn't have. If you are any color, then I feel like you should fuck up. Talk offline.
They gonna call us coons, bro. Watch.
Listen. It is an unfortunate reality. It's just, of all of the things that I will say online about things, there are certain things that I won't say online because I'm smart, because I am aware of my blackness. And we just can't do everything. I mean, you can, but then you're going to end up like you're going to end up. And then, so... I don't know. I personally just choose to operate with some sort of tact, which is a little hard for me in most instances, but not being aware of my blackness.
It is hard for you. But this
your
is
motherfucking ass up.
You're the last person that should be talking, just so we're clear. The last person that should be talking.
Your lips not voluminous enough for you to be talking about me and my blackness. You shut your ass up.
Whose lips is thin? Never.
You don't have enough volume in your lips to be talking about me, man.
Listen. You call me a lot of things. A slow bitch, maybe. Right? A rude bitch, maybe. But a thin lip, bald head bitch, my lips ain't thin. That's why I draw the line. Okay? But I think, one, make sure you're on multiple platforms. But also, we're fighting the progressive side of politics. It's a double-edged sword because while Black people are fighting for the progress of everyone, a lot of people are just riding the wave of comfortability and they don't care about the progress of Black people in particular. So when Black people take the hit for things, they let them. No one's going to email for you to get your page back. No one's going to say, hey, I have a page that you can use where you can post those types of things on your backup page. Have a doodle bob profile picture and talk your shit anonymously. Mm-hmm. But these people that's egging you on in the comments, yeah, you're saying what I'm thinking. Once your page gets took, they're going to move on to the next creator. There's no one else like you. Meanwhile, you were like that new creator, but you're demonetized. Your page is gone. So they've moved on. Stop allowing the cheers of people who don't give a fuck about you to lead you literally into like the darkness.
Especially on TikTok. Poverty. The more views you get on TikTok, the more people are looking at you that do not actually care about you or what happens to you. They want to be entertained. That's how TikTok works.
I felt my heart goes out to them. That's a sucky fucking feeling. It is.
I'd be devastated.
I would. Like, you work so hard to get it up, but he's gonna bounce back. I follow his new page. He's gonna bounce back. He's gonna stop listening to those fucking voices that don't care about you. The first one, but also find you a community of people who's also in this. It's really good to have people in an online space who understand what you're going through, as maybe not your best friends or close friends. Like, I'm not expecting everyone to do what we did and form like such a close friendship, but finding a community of people who understand what it's like to be a creator, so then you can bounce ideas or thoughts or processes off of them before going forward, because it's a much different idea when people don't create content and you tell them something and they'll be like, yeah, post it. But you have someone who makes content, they're like, that's not going to look good. I wouldn't do that. Mm-hmm. Find that community and make sure it's not a community of people that are fans of you. That's different, right? You want to make sure the community that you find are not fans of you. They may like you, but make sure they're not fans, because your fans are going to tell you to post everything. And they're going to be fucked. Like, I don't like these two niggas. I'm not fans of them. I don't like them. These two, I don't like them.
Oh, you're talking about us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care.
But whatever. But I will always have their best interest at heart, and I will give advice from the idea of, like, Tamo has come to me, Bo has come to me about things. I've come to them about the perception of things. And when you're a creator in this space, especially a minority, a Black minority, you need people who care about the perception of you, your reputation. You need people who care, like, hey, friend, it's gonna make you look bad. I be in lives, Tamo will come in there, I will drop his ass so fast and block him from the live. This is my realm of debauchery. You leave. Because I don't want him in it. I don't want his followers to see that he's in there. You have to have people that care about you, because I absolutely, if my friend would have told me, should I post this? No, let's rework how you gonna say that, or let's not say it. Just tell me what you want to say.
Anyway, yeah. Let that just be a word of caution to everybody. I know that there are Black creators that follow us. I've seen them start following us on a couple different spots. And if you want to make noise and make splashes and make waves and be seen, because as content creators, we do want to be seen. Everything that Papaya just said, you do have to care about perception, because these platforms don't belong to us.
And also, outside of just the government possibly intervening, we see that certain political parties are considered cults. Please understand, these people are very passionate about what they believe in. Mm-hmm. And while I do think that everyone should be able to pop their shit, pop your shit, should nobody be putting their hands on you, what somebody shouldn't do versus what the fuck somebody will do are different. I know right now we in a time of, I'm not like my ancestors, which I think that's the stupidest fucking saying ever. Our ancestors were some motherfucking dogs. They had that dog. Because I wouldn't have survived during that time. I would have died. I would have killed myself. Immediately killed myself. Immediately. I would have. Yeah. And I would, and if I was back in that time, it was me.
Right? If you looked at me as cattle, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm finna mess up your inventory.
I would have just strapped the bomb to my chest and walked in a grocery store. I'm taking a few people out with me, but I'm going. I am going. And so just be careful, man, as y'all navigate.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, bro.
What?
I strap a bomb to my chest and walk in a grocery store during slavery.
A whites only grocery store at that. Oh, I meant a little after. No, like during slavery.
Okay.
Oh,
that's what we were talking about.
That's what we were.
Because they had the dogs though. Oh, but during slavery, they would have hit me one time and the whole house would have died that night. I would have started killing everybody.
I don't understand why. I'm like, it's more of you than it is of them.
I wouldn't have needed nobody else out that shed. No, they would have called
me a witch.
And I'm light skinned, so they definitely would have had me in the house trying to sleep with me, and I would have murdered everybody. And then myself, because I'm not about to get caught. Nor am I getting traded to another house. I would have been
if you know how herbs work, don't have me around.
I don't know what would have happened.
Well, you wouldn't have known how herbs work because you weren't allowed to read.
I'm skinny, so I can't really lift shit for real.
They couldn't read. I don't care.
Do you think that these people educated themselves about herbs through books? No.
Fresh slavery? You think fresh slavery, you get to American land, you know what the fuck the herbs are doing? You are a lie. You are like Papa. You are a liar.
Okay, so here is where I think Papaya is stupid. Because here's the thing.
Hold on. A lot of you have been flirting with Tamo, and I'm seeing those messages. He's a
where?
In the message request?
Where?
Look at this nigga.
Who's flirting, bro? I have not seen that. I've looked at the message request before. No one's flirting with me over there.
You sure?
Okay, except for this white woman over here. Well, wait. Well, hang on. To be fair, she didn't specify who she was talking about.
Oh, bitch. Who else did she call a handsome?
Because I'm not handsome. Papaya is a little handsome.
She didn't say she was talking about me. I don't claim that. I am a great person, though. Look, I got a couple comments on my original post where I told people that I started a podcast 6 months after I started it. And people were like, everybody want to start a podcast now. Everybody want to talk and blah, blah, blah. Get a real job, blah, 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 blah. First of all, I have a real job. Second of all, y'all are pathetic. The laziness that it takes to just see that some people want to do something or a bunch of people want to do something for fun, for money, as a hobby, to create a separate platform to speak their mind, for activism, for whatever, to educate, whatever. And your first response is just, man, everybody wants to do that. You're mad because you want to do it too, and you won't.
You're mad because your friends aren't funny.
You're mad because you asked your friends to do it with you, and they told you, nah, everybody wants to do that. That's lame. So now you're telling us that's lame.
Yeah, y'all mad because we're funny. And the name Professional Minorities, we was on Tamo's TikTok, and I was like, oh man. I was coming up with new slurs, and Professional Minorities was one of the slurs. And then I threw out the idea of a podcast, and then Tamo bullied me into following through because we actually like talking to each other. So you're upset because your friends don't like talking to you. And God forbid they have to talk to you and edit a video to hear you talk.
You know how much I actually have to care about somebody to sit down and edit them talking? Anyway, we're towards the end of this episode. Is it?
You all right?
I dropped the roll of tape. Yeah.
Why do you have a roll of tape?
I can do what the fuck I want. Nothing. I was just playing with it. I picked it up with my toes.
She's building that suicide vest that she was talking about. Jesus Christ.
This sound is crazy.
That was threatening, bro. That was fucking threatening. That was one of the most menacing things you've ever done. Jesus Lord.
Oh Lord.
Now I have like this red tape.
This nigga's bizarre. Why is it bright red? Why do you own that? What is that for?
What are you taping?
What I do in my free time is my business.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Gosh.
Well, I don't personally have any more topics on my side. I mean,
Nope. I've enjoyed talking to y'all today.
You know, nobody ever asked me what I want to talk about. I just make videos.
Oh, you's a liar, motherfucker. All you do is lie. Oh, you's a liar, motherfucker. No, let me tell you. No, before we line off, we have a group chat.
Start submitting the things.
I hope you wake up and your locks on your pillow. I've never in my life. I hope you wake up and your locks.
I said earlier in the episode, what do y'all want to talk about?
No,
I say that every episode.
No, we have a group chat. Let me tell y'all something, chat. I'm glad y'all here. I have a motherfucking schedule outlined.
Oh yeah, I got to
for everyone to tell their available.
That's right.
Oh, no. See, and this is the problem.
No more confusion.
I quit.
Right.
I quit as a creative director.
I don't.
No, because y'all got me fucked up. No, y'all got me fucked up because now.
I just feel like that would help us streamline our process really
so.
well. You know what I mean? It'll help us be more consistent. I think
so.
the people would be. Yeah, I think that'll help us grow.
I'll take up the reins on that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to go report everybody. And yeah, because...
Bo, is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
No, I'm good.
All right, don't complain again then. You're irritated.
I did want to talk about Pete Hegseth, but we can... There's more.
I was thinking about bringing him up because he's all over my fucking For You page. That... Whoo-wee.
Is it about the firing 60% of women and non-white men? And they asked him, and he was like, I just need somebody who know how to follow the mission. The mission is like white nationalist loyalty.
Because there was this lady that asked him, she was like, have you conducted a study about like how the women perform as opposed to like men? I think he said we're going to or something like that. She was like, so you haven't. So like he has all of this to say about not wanting women in the military, saying that it's only by merit because, you know, this whole he likes to throw around DEI. Everybody likes to throw around DEI. As if there were standards dropped for women to be in there or whatever. So he's not conducted a study. As far as anyone knows, the women are performing just as well as the men in the military. And he said that even the testing is based on some kind of performance. I can't remember the word that he used, but basically the women are doing just fine. He just doesn't want them in there, which is perfectly fine by me. But I'm also 45, so that wasn't what I was mad about. I mean, I was mad about that too. Pete went through the entire thing acting like this spoiled rich kid, taking zero accountability. Every single thing was about him being at the mercy of Donald Trump. I serve Donald Trump. Every single question that anyone asked him, he either put it off on someone else or he just wouldn't answer the question. He hollered at people. He completely skated all questions. He didn't know anything about budgets. He didn't know how the Department of Defense works at all whatsoever. He didn't know anything about Pearl. I'm just like, and everyone says that he's completely unqualified for this. That whole thing with him and RFK was just a shit show. And the fact that no one sees this, no one with like enough voting power sees this as problematic, that we have two of the most unqualified individuals manning these parts of the government, is really concerning to me. Because Health and Human Services and the Department of Defense, those are two things that greatly affect us and our economy, our health and our economy. And no one cares that these two completely unqualified individuals are there.
I don't see Pete Hegseth getting fired anytime soon because Pete is part of Donald Trump's plan to stay in office. The most important question that was asked at that hearing was, if the president ordered you to order troops to attend, what are they called? Ballot boxes.
Mm-hmm.
The
Would
polls,
you do
yeah.
it? Yeah. If the president asked you to send troops to the polls and send troops to guard these boxes and whatnot, would you do it or not? And he was like, this is a ridiculous gotcha hypothetical, blah, 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 didn't answer the fucking question. I think that was the most important and telling moment. So long as Donald Trump has someone that's willing to make sure that he stays in office, they're not going to get fired. And I think he knows that. That's his big commitment. And that's his job security. And that's his legacy. That's his, because Pete is a former soldier, and Pete is one of those. Pete is one of those. We've had conversations with veterans on TikTok. We hear how they get, especially the white men. We hear how fucking righteous they get. Pete is like the Giga version of that, where he's like, when I hear him say things like, "Oh, when I'm not going to disclose my private conversations with the president of the United States," like he feels so uppity and so like high in value because of his level of access.
He's a perfect recruit for what this current administration and not necessarily the armed forces, because they let go of a lot of decorated generals in the military because they didn't agree with Trump. Not that they're not Republican or they didn't agree with his actions. And I think those individuals are who the armed forces look for. Because at some point in time, it was supposed to always be like, our military serves this country, not a president. Right? This military serves this country. Getting rid of those generals turns the military into serving the president.
Yeah.
Our military, it was so many people that came out. Like, that's why you have the reports of generals and sergeants saying, like, women are passing these tests just fine. Like, the requirements haven't changed. They're fit. Like, they're physically fit. They're physically capable. What Pete is doing, and he better pray that this administration stay in office for a really long time, because outside of this administration, people are laughing at you. You're letting this man embarrass you. He's being embarrassing. You're costing a lot of money. You don't know what the fuck is going on. I think his first couple months or a month in office, he leaked the Signal chat.
Pete desperately needs Donald Trump to stay in office.
Why the fuck are we talking about top secret plans in the Signal chat?
Also, everyone that he has appointed literally needs him to stay there. He is ruining their careers. He is ruining their level of integrity that is needed to stay there. Like, you will have no political career after this because you have been carrot sticks do boy this whole time. They're not going to ever be able to do anything outside of this because he's making a complete fool out of all of these people. He has recommended new Supreme Court justices, and all of them, like every single one of them, cannot say that he lost the 2020 election.
They also wouldn't answer what the 22nd Amendment means.
And they are like, you all are completely unqualified because you're supposed to be unbiased. You're supposed to be on the side of the law and not the president, period. Because if the president does something wrong, you're going to have to rule against that. You're going to have to fight that. And people being unbiased, this is the way the entire thing has gone. This is the way every single person he has appointed operates. They are completely biased. If you do anything outside of what he wants you to do, what he wants you to say, how he wants you to think, you're fired. And easier if you're a woman. Because you're there for one thing and one thing only, and it ain't to do your job.
One thing America did was, the politics, for the most part, was at some point was to benefit. Carter he wasn't perfect, and I'm not necessarily saying like he's my favorite president, because he isn't. But he was looking towards renewable energy, looking towards ways to help Americans we started falling into issue when we started having celebrities be politicians and president. The fuck was Reagan doing in there?
Yep.
We've allowed our politics to become like Zeus Network. And that's all I'm gonna say is Zeus Network in its ghetto, and I don't appreciate it.
I agree.
Anyway,
But, yeah.
That's this week's episode of The Professional Minorities. I think what we've learned here is that Bo is a gaslighter. Papaya is a terrorist. And I'm the editor that has to make sense of all this. So I appreciate y'all for joining me.
I wouldn't say I'm a terrorist.
That's literally the tape that they use to make car bombs. Anyway, thank y'all. Make sure y'all go to the YouTube channel if you're not already watching this on YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel, subscribe. We love followers, but we want subscribers, really. We want to build that community. And we need people to fight back against these ugly men in the comments, because what the fuck do you mean? Don't disrespect the white savior. Eat a dick. Eat 4. We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all very soon.
Bye.